Hello guys, Chris back here again with another episode of Historic Brawl. Today we're going to get back more into the lighter side of things, where we're playing Dinrick. He's a new commander from the last set that came out, Midnight Hunt, and he's kind of the Spirit Disturb commander. I don't have a lot of Disturb cards, but his ability on the backside triggers whenever one or more cards are put into the graveyard from anywhere. So we don't necessarily have to be disturbed. We can just have things like Eternalize and then just mill. And we'll be fine on that end. So they can block it if they want to. Our cat's not a big problem for us. Ooh. Tulane is our opponent. I wasn't paying attention during that part, so... So our hand's a little awkward at the moment. We kind of need a 3-drop. So Embalm, you just get a copy. Eternalize, you get a 4/4. Both are in the deck. We also have Flashback spells and mill cards. See if I can get my commander in the graveyard. Take action. We gain 2 life. Decline. And what are we going to put into play? I think we're going to mill some. Yeah, we're going to mill. So we got 2 pickups. Flying and Vigilance, another mill. Mostly lands. Lands, Planeswalker.
We will not fail. Harness the elements.
That's unfortunate. Crap. Okay, so this is one of those difficult commanders to play because you generally want to decline when he goes places. But if you decline when he goes into exile, bad things, bad things. We lost our card advantage against Tulane, the embodiment of card advantage. I'm gonna pass. We can counter a creature spell, return something. Guess we're drawing a card because we don't have any creatures, do we, that fit the requirement. So I'm confident this deck can win. unlike some of the other decks we've played. Ooh. I will say, we're playing a lot of graveyard, graveyard, graveyard. Just bad cards. Yeah, we're gonna scoop here. No sense in playing out against such an insane board state. We are not the power level of Tulane. We just want to play some bad creatures that have value and that we can get them back from the graveyard. That's all we want. Yarok might be too much of a powerhouse for us too. He's honestly not bad. I think we're going to lead on Dendrick. We need another chance to prove we know how to play our commander. I don't really, but I'd like to convince you at the very least that I am able to properly zone my commander in this game that I've played for at least a few years. So Archivist comes down next. I think Hermit goes to the yard. Because we can command it. Unless we get something better to command. We did not, so Hermit goes to the yard. Not my Dendrick. Oh. Not my Dendrick. Alright, we attack for 3. Yeah, I'm not gonna go for Dendrick. So they passed up on a turn 5 Yarok. Which is a little crazy. But they were able to get their blue source. Could have done that on our turn. Did I return him to my command zone? I did. Oh, I failed again. Yeah, some of these disturb cards are just bad. He doesn't need to tap to actually get in there. Oh, there's a cool graveyard effect, isn't there? I guess his effect is symmetrical, isn't it? Meaning that the Refurbish in Godfair's Gift in my deck isn't that great. Are they on some kind of reanimation scheme as well? Because my commander wouldn't matter to them unless they were. So we're neoforming the bird. Into an innkeeper, which nets us -1 mana. I mean, our catcher's kind of good. We don't have our counterspell back up to protect our board, but the only thing that matters on our board just comes back to our hand when it dies. So yeah, the Eternal Gods from War of the Spark, really good recursion on them. Probably some of the best recursion there is. I mean, you have the Eldrazi recursion where whenever they're put into a graveyard, they get shuffled back into their back into the library, which is good. But the gods get put third from the top in your deck, so you kind of know when you're going to get them back, which is nice. Of course, if you're talking about just the quality of the creatures, the Titans win every day. Like, the Titans are such good creatures. So it is 29-4. Our deck has managed to do good things. Although our Elspeth Conquer's deck is going to get blanked. So we actually just win here.
Let's make this quick. Only time's up.
Blocker goes by. We swing in for lethal. Their Board Wrath just came a little bit too late to actually stop us, which is a shame. Shame for them. Better luck for us. These games have both been pretty fast. We'll do a third. I'm more used to these weirder challenge decks we've been doing recently that take like 20 minutes to finish a game. and still lose most of the time. But when you have a deck that has inherent synergies and has a plan of action, if it gets rolling, it can just win, or you can still lose, but you have more cohesion in what you're trying to do, I guess is the best way to put it. So we're up against a Jin Cataxius player. It's going to go one of two ways. We might be in Counter City, or we might just get blue Dirtle ramped out. No, they might be like card draw tribal. Could also be mill. Jin Cataxius would be a good mill commander. Kind of. Maybe, I don't know. The card draw is really useful. The fact that he doesn't alter your maximum hand size is a little not great, but so I'll take the land in hand and the rest can go to the graveyard. That Otherworldly Gaze was actually really good. It's basically a draw 3, which is the best rate for... It's just really good rate. Huh. Not really that powerful of a card, though. I guess they're a Spellslinger version. They're not running counter spells, they'd tap out. It's unfortunate that it's non-legendary. It's going to draw a card. I think that's what we're gonna do. It's unfortunate this Sphinx flies. Huh, so we can actually go for a dirty trick here. Saying that, our opponent would have had to attack for us to get a dirty trick off. So I just need 2 mana for my dirty trick to work. They are not letting me do dirty tricks. Oh. So we accidentally brainstorm locked ourselves there. I should have just put them all in the graveyard. I forgot how that card works. It leaves the cards you don't put in the graveyard on top, which is kind of bad, honestly. Our dirty trick is on board now. We did not get a Drake out of it, but Snow Crab is sad crab. He costs 1 more mana, and he mills 1 last card. So we can counter a creature spell and then return our beloved beggar. It's kind of cool. It's just hard to get our things killed against this type of deck. Like, blue decks do not have great ways of murdering our things. But our opponent taps out because they see the writing on the wall. And I think with this victory we'll end it. 2 out of 3 games for victory. Not bad for a deck I've built, honestly. I definitely demonstrated that my deck building skills can be pretty subpar on times. Either way, I'd like to thank you all so much for watching. Remember, if you liked the video, to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye for now.